And you can imagine the number of goals that we had even during Sekafa, and beaten by countries like Ethiopia, really.
There's a time Kenya was a football superpower in the region, and it can still be. We can reclaim that glory. It's not all lost. It's important for us to note that change usually comes at the precipice, when you're almost giving up, when you feel that you are at your lowest, when you cannot go any lower, then at that particular point, you must seize the opportunity to bring about that change. And that time is now. Change must happen now, not tomorrow. So it is our call to government, it is our call to all the stakeholders to ensure that they don't give up. We can bring that change now. And Harambee Stars can reclaim its glory within a very short period of time if we have the right management. All right, because I was just going to ask, what are some of those specific things that we have to do? Okay, it's change, it's really broad to say that, but then what is it that we just have to do? And maybe not just at the national level, but also even for those who are organizing tournaments and even the small level of football in Kenya. I think it's important for us to have the structures in place. Have the structures from the constituency level or the grassroots levels. Once you elect, during the elections, and it all comes to governance and leadership, we have to elect the right people from the grassroots. Very soon, when the elections are called, hopefully they'll be called soon rather than later, then you must elect credible people right from the grassroots. You must have competent people who are willing to develop the sport right from the grassroots to the national level. Constituencies which should, and districts which are sub-branches, the clubs involved at that stage must have the right people who will go to the branch level, and from the branch level you will have competent people who will elect a competent national office. So that's where it starts. After that, with good leadership, we will be able to now lobby for the change. You are able to bring all stakeholders. Earlier on you had mentioned something to do with our stadiums are getting full again. Do you feel that Kenyans are giving enough support to the industry? Just the local Kenyans, because we know that it's important, and they're the ones that even push a team to where it's supposed to be. Do you feel there's that sense of it? Well, I must admit that at some point I also thought Kenyans, I got frustrated that Kenyans had given up on local football, and we started a very aggressive campaign to get them back, to the stadiums. During the Super 8 games, especially when we go to the quarterfinals and semi-finals and finals, we had a very aggressive marketing campaign over the years, and I think that has also contributed to getting them back. But the general public, or Kenyans in general, also want quality. They don't want to come and attend a game, feel of mediocrity and boring game and poorly managed or organized. They want to come and enjoy themselves. They want to come and spend the afternoon or the weekend with their families and enjoy a good game, something that has been very well organized. And the moment you provide that, then you will get the loyalty back. I understand, of course, our economy has a big part to play as well in terms of developing all manners of sports, and soccer is no exception. When it comes to supporting in terms of get payments and buying of merchandise, that will come with time. So we must be patient with our fans as well. All right, time is not on our side. I'll give you half a minute to just say your final words in regard to football, and I think it's something that we have to keep talking about until, as I said, we get it right. Okay. For me, my message to all the youth across the country is that the time is now. Never lose hope. We can do it, and we will do it. All stakeholders must put pressure on government right now to call for the elections, and FIFA as well. We need a new administration in place. We must bring that change today and not tomorrow. A lot can change. It touches everybody's life here in Kenya. You might not